Once upon a time, in a small village, lived a curious and intelligent boy named Elias. He was visiting his grandmother's old house for the holidays. Elias had been always fascinated by history and old stories. One day, while cleaning an old room in his grandmother's house, he discovered a strange and mysterious mirror inside a wooden chest. The mirror had golden engravings on its frame, and its surface was slightly misty yet glowing. As soon as Elias placed his hand on the mirror, a sudden flash of light surrounded him, and everything around him changed. When the light faded, he found himself in an unfamiliar place. Elias saw that he had traveled back in time to an era where children were sitting in a desolate place, wearing torn clothes with empty hands. Some were crying and others looked frightened. An old man approached them and said, "Children, we have lost everything in the war, but we must not rebuild our world with-hearted. Instead, we must use love and friendship." Elias realized how devastating war could be and how people lost their loved ones and happiness because of it. He thought about how much better the world would be if everyone lived together in peace and friendship. Suddenly, the mirror glowed again, and Elias was pulled into another scene. This time, the mirror transported Elias to a town where people were helping each other after a flood. Some were standing in water, rescuing others to safety, while some were disturbing food packets. A young boy approached Elias and said, "We should always help one because true friends stand together in difficult times." Elias saw that the people were not caring about differences in race, language, or status. They were simply helping each other. He realized that kindness and compassion were the greatest strengths in the world. This time, the mirror took Elias to an old workshop where a scientist was conducting experiments. He kept failing again and again, but each time he tried a new method. Finally, after many attempts, his invention succeeded and everyone applauded. Elias thought to himself, "Success always comes through hard work, patience, and determination. If we fail once, we should never give up." Returning home and the lessons learned, suddenly Elias found himself back in his grandmother's room. He looked at the mirror carefully and smiled. He had learned that the past holds valuable lessons for the future. The next day, he shared these stories with his friends at school and started a new campaign to teach others the importance and peace, kindness, and hard work. In the end, as Elias looked back at the mirror, he felt as if it was saying something to him: "Learn, grow, and make the world a better place." This story is both engaging and full of valuable lessons for children. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this story and learned something valuable from it. Your support and love motivate us to bring more exciting and meaningful stories for you. Stay tuned for more adventures and don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to Little Story Explorers for more meaningful stories. Until next time. See you in the next story.